Welcome back, Will of SNES, the podcast where we're going to rank every Super Nintendo game, but we don't get to choose what game we want. We roll a randomizer wheel and let it pick the game for us. This week, we've got our Season 8, Episode 8, which is our total episode of...
88 with an asterisk.
Yes, multiple asterisks. We got Trax. Spelled hip and 90s with Trax, not like Tom leaving tracks. I guess I don't even know. I would think more like big equipment tracks when I hear, maybe BMX when I hear Trax. You know,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like something along the lines of, let's say, big, like a Dirt Trax FX, you know.
Yeah, you're right. And Dirt Trax is spelled that way.
Yes, it is.
So apparently, though, this is based off a video game or a TV show. And there's just like one screenshot, and I'm going to show Josh, and that has to come from like the startup of the TV show.
Oh, 100%
and,
it does.
This has got 90s wrote all over it. Never watched the TV show, never heard of the game. Have you, Josh? When I hear Tom Trax, I immediately thought that we were getting a racing game.
Yeah, I did too.
Like a time trial or something.
Yeah, like a pole position, something along those lines that at least gives you time lapse.
And the cover of the box shows a picture of him on top of the gameplay with what appears to be a little pin light.
Yeah, it looks like a laser with a very poor helicopter in
now, if you would have been alive during this time, this is the time of Sliders and all these TV shows. That was probably pretty cool back. Well, I know it would have been pretty cool back in the day. But without much ado, would you like to hear the back of the box?
Of course.
Captain Lambert, a hunter among us. This game takes you into the TV's most exciting new action-adventure drama, Trax. As Captain Darian Lambert, fugitive retrieval officer, you'll travel back to today's criminal underworld to smash a ring of ruthless felons from the 22nd century. Your weapons and martial arts are now way ahead of your time, but so are the bad guys, who'd like nothing better than to say, "Your history, Lambert." I wonder if that's from the TV show.
Has to be, right? The way it sounds.
Well, and it's time travel, too. So, yeah, you'd have to say that.
Yeah.
Get ready for a wild ride through the nation's capital, present and future, and far beyond as you track dozens of evil scientists, Mordecai, zombie, assassin Sepp Dietrich, and other fugitives as they attempt to flee from you, from the law, and from time itself. Futuristic martial arts moves and time-stalling abilities, intelligent enemies from 20th century paratroopers to 22nd century attack robots, variety of gameplay action, weapons, power-ups, and hand-to-hand combat techniques. Dangerous fugitive retrieval missions, which will take you from Zombie's secret lab to a water ski chase off the island of Hawaii. So, I mean, it sounds pretty cool. So, I feel... I think I'm going to probably draw a lot of parallels to Nip Slip on this. You're traveling back in time a little bit to... I don't think Tom Trax isn't going back to like Egyptian times or nothing.
No, and you're not going to be funded by Dr. Gilgamesh.
Correct. But that name of Mr. Let me pull him up here. Mordecai Zombie.
Yeah.
I feel like his name should be like Mordecai Gilgamesh or something like that. And, I mean, to be honest, it reminds me a lot of freaking Time Slip, but a little bit more is it was developed and published by Malibu Interactive and Malibu Games. So I know we've had some other Malibu games. I don't think they're really highly sought after, but this one's, pretty all right. Here's, it's an action-adventure or an action platformer, single player. I'd imagine if you watched the TV show and you enjoyed it, this was probably a cool as shit game.
Oh, yeah.
It was, technically, it says it was released on 2 systems, which would have been Super Nintendo and Genesis.
Yep.
But they released it in North America in 94, but before the Genesis version came out, it was canceled for the Genesis. There was a lot of the reviewers, magazines, papers had already reviewed the game because it had been sent out, but got canceled before main production. So I would think that they were pretty far along. I do think you can play a port of it on a ROM, or not a port, but a ROM of it today. I think the game was, because they even had a guy, the music had a different guy. I mean, they pretty much had the whole game. You can do the ROM, so the game just never got released, which it was pretty much already made. I would think that's the hardest part. But.
So you're telling me that if you have the Sega copy of this, if
you have the Sega copy, you probably work for a reviewing or a video game maker,
and it's worth
designer,
and it's worth millions.
I don't know that actually. Let me just. When I looked it up here on price charting, I didn't even think
to see if there was a Sega copy of it out there.
There is not a Sega copy.
Oh, there's one out there. It's somewhere.
Well, let's go.
Someone has a copy of it.
Well, I bet you could probably take this ROM and make your own custom game and sell it on eBay. There's none on eBay. Oh, wait. No. It's Tom Killer's on eBay.
Okay.
But for Genesis, there is a Japanese cart, Tom Trax for the Mega Drive, it's $30, so that seems relatively cheap.
Yeah, honestly.
It's the same game, so maybe Japan got it. I don't know.
But America Lee just got the SNES.
That is correct.
Okay.
So, I guess kind of give a lowdown, because I don't know anything about the show, but...
I thought about watching it.
It probably, I bet the graphics are horrible.
Look, we watched American Gladiator after playing American Gladiator.
I know, but
that was great.
There wasn't no special effects in it. So I'm piecing together kind of the synopsis of the show with the startup screen from the game. So apparently he got orphaned and given to these time police, and they allowed him to name himself. And I forget why he named himself Damien. It tells you in the game that he picked the Lambert because that was his mother's name, even though I don't know how you would know that. But
time travel.
So, well, you're right. So basically you've got the classic trope of a bunch of bad guys going back to try to change history or to control the future, and he goes back to stop them. So this feels like the complete opposite of Quantum Leap from back in the day. That Quantum Leap, they had to go Quantum Leap, they righted wrong is what happened with Sam Bakula.
Yeah.
And this one, they're like, oh, we don't give a shit if something's wrong, which I agree. You can't change one thing,
You change the course of history. You change the course of the future.
You might extinct the humans population by one small thing.
It's a ripple in time.
Yes. And if you give me a fucking movie about this, I'm all about it. So that's why I'm kind of scared of this TV show. Butterfly Effect, I'll watch that I'll watch it 100 times. God, what's the one where
You watched the one that you told me about the guy who was a bartender.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, the guy that was a girl and they had sex with themselves and they had a baby. Oh my God.
And then he was the bartender all alone.
Oh God.
You said that was like a Netflix one, or
actually
was it Ethan Hawke?
It is Ethan Hawke. I'm looking at it up
it was
now.
An Ethan
what
Hawke
the hell
movie?
It's called. It's not Hereditary, I don't think.
No, Hereditary isn't it, I don't think. Hereditary was the woman, the little kid that done the little sound.
It's not Adopt a Highway. I know it's not that.
What was it that you told me that it was? Because I went back and watched it, and it was weird.
It's fucked up.
It's bad, but it's
Predestination.
Yeah, Predestination. That's it.
Just a spoiler alert on this fucking movie.
He's
trying to find the Sizzler who's blowing people up. In the meantime, he has sex with a woman who is orphaned at an orphanage that was taken there by Ethan Hawke. That turns out the woman is Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
And the Sizzler is it's a whole fucking movie.
The bartender's Ethan Hawke.
It is a Being John Malkovich, but more fucked up Ethan Hawke movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about it.
Yeah.
I always bitch about not having an original movie. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I could have probably did a remake. This one's a little out.
Oh, speaking. You know what month it is, right?
Time for Thanksgiving.
Thanks. Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
That's right. So, anyways, back on. So the guy goes through time. He tries to fight these guys. I would call them time bandits. I don't know what they really call them. But,
I got no idea.
So I guess that's really all I got for the build-up up here, Josh. Is there anything that you would like to add about your thoughts of Tom Trax before we actually get into it?
No.
I mean, I'll go ahead.
I would like to see if it follows along the show at all. That would have been my only thing is why I wanted to watch this TV show. Because it's the same with No Escape. You know, if you watch the show and if you just run like he did, you can beat the game.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. I can tell you this show would be like a CW or a Fox.
Oh, yeah.
NBC did their stuff and CBS. Like, this was always like... I know the reason I didn't watch this is because we only got channel 43 on a good day, and it was still fuzzy. We didn't have satellite, so I could see this being like say the CW. I forget what it was before then.
WB.
The WB or something like that. But I don't think it was like Fox. I think had Hercules and Xena, and like that's the type of programming I grouped this in with.
Yeah.
I guess just to jump on in to make it, I will go ahead and say, hey, I like something original.
Yep.
And even though it's not, there's other movies and stuff that have time police or even
time travel.
Yeah, like I mean, I guess in some part you got not Time Cop, but Minority Report. That's a good one. I mean, it's kind of a little reverse. They're telling what's going to happen.
Yep.
I like it. I'm down on this stuff. I'm down on the time travel stuff. I'm down at the end of the movie with you thinking that you've corrected the wrong, and then you go back to your current time, and it's just a wasteland. Yeah. Like, I just enjoy it.
Looper.
Yeah, Looper was good. There's one that they do with a handheld camera where the guy finds out how to go back in time, and at the end of it he kills himself in the womb because he tries to get a girl to fall in love with him, and it fucks everything up, and he keeps trying to go back and fix it.
That was Butterfly Effect.
No.
Ashton Kutcher kills himself in the womb in that one.
All right, maybe I got that one missed. There's one where they do it in a damn you're gonna make me look it up. There's one where the guy is shot with a camera.
Last House on the Left.
No.
Lake House, where the time traveling mailbox is.
No. I would not watch a movie called The Lake House.
It's a love story. That's how they communicate through time, is the mailbox. So.
God, I don't know if it's Divergent. No.
Divergent?
No. I don't
know. That was based off... I know there's a movie called The Divergent based off of a book series. It's terrible.
It's not 13. Well, anyways. Well, I don't know. I've got it, but not Donnie Darko. That's a garbage ass movie.
Everybody loves that movie. What are you talking about?
It sucks.
Everybody loves Donnie Darko. Yeah, by the way, this is the podcast about movies instead of video games, if you haven't noticed.
I'll go ahead and tell you, Donnie Darko is the most... Project Almanac.
Okay.
Donnie Darko is the most overrated piece of fucking shit. I would rather play Pac-Man for 13 fucking hours straight than have to sit through one 10-minute fucking excerpt of Donnie Darko. Hot take right there. And if you think it's good, you probably have a fucking champagne glass that you put over your butthole when you fart and then pull it up to your face and smell it and say it smells good, because Donnie Darko is fucking garbage. Get out of here with some Donnie Darko. Anyways, I appreciate the make it. I get a movie that's somewhat original, because every time travel movie's got, everyone's got like one nuance that's different than the other. And I don't know. That's just my jam. If you say, hey, I can't stand this shit, sometimes watching these time travel shows, or movies are like watching the same movie over and over. Oh, that's my jam. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Just
I like
look for
it.
the little differences.
So you give me a fucking movie or a game based off a TV show that's kind of my jam. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Now I want to go ahead and sometimes bitch about not getting a story for your game.
Boy, do you get
I
one.
got it here. I put it in the make it because
You
I
got
said
it
you get
here.
the whole fucking history of the game in the startup.
You do.
It is like Jesus Christ.
It's like 5 minutes.
I feel like I've watched the series. I feel like a fucking Time Trax fucking professional.
Yeah.
Yes, and I ain't ever watched a fucking show. But, it kind of did make me want to watch a show a little bit, to be honest.
But yeah, no, not only do you get the story, you get everything that you could possibly need for this.
So, I guess at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff here I'm going to say is good. I think the graphics are excellent for it. You guy looks a little stubby, but, to be honest, even the startup screen, even though the water looks bad to today's standards, for Super Nintendo, it looked pretty good.
It looked solid.
Stuff moved. It didn't chug on me. The backgrounds, I like the backgrounds where you got Washington, D.C. in the background, or you got the streets.
Let's say, I honestly like the sprites.
Yeah,
I thought the sprites were solid.
Sound was good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it won any awards for me, but the sounds were good.
They were...
Music, all that was fine.
Yeah, sound and music, it went along with the stages, it seemed to me.
Yeah, and it felt familiar. Now at the same time, it did remind me a lot. It probably was like a more palatable version of Time Slip. Because Nip Slip got really hard,
really quick,
and this one, I'm not gonna say I beat it. I didn't, because it still kicked the shit out of me for it being an easier game. But it overall was pretty good. It felt familiar. So when you picked it up, you're like, okay,
it's a
I've got a. I know when I pick up a game like this and it's a platformer action game like this, it's like I'm gonna have a shoot, I'm gonna have a jump, maybe I got a melee, and I'm gonna have like a special weapon. And you essentially got that.
And a crouch.
Yeah,
you got to crouch under some stuff. Now, one of the things that I personally liked, and again, we already said this, we're going to refer to Time Slip or Nip Slip a lot on this one. Nip Slip had one thing that I absolutely hated, and that was the lifetime meter or whatever it was, where you had to collect the little gems to accentuate your life or time or to keep you alive, whatever. This one didn't have it.
right.
You just played until you died, which was really what you wanted in a game like that. Because Nip Slip seemed like it was made for, I don't want to say speedrunners, but it made you have to go faster. Like you couldn't actually take your time, it felt like.
Yeah, and Time Slip also had where you had to like save up a lot of your specials. Because it was like once you got into it, it was like this goddamn special grenade and special grenade.
Yeah.
One thing with it, talking about how the controls felt familiar, you essentially got that. You got your melee attack, your gun or taser, whatever the shit they call his gun. I just called it his gun. Yeah. And then you had your slowing time mechanism, which is really the star of the whole game.
Yeah.
And so you draw your parallel to Max Payne. I thought of it kind of like Matrix, like a regular Xbox. So basically, it slows time down. Now, it was okay. Time slowing was okay.
Yeah.
But they give you the graphic where everything goes hazy, and that made it that much cooler.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, hey, Josh, you should have hit the damn the slow down time. And you're like, I did. And it's like, oh, I didn't know. Like, no, you hit the button and you knew it.
You noticed.
And even though, I guess you don't want to run through the whole game with it. So the meter, I felt like the meter could have been bigger or went slower.
Yeah.
But I guess at the same time, you don't want to cheese through the game like that. Because, I don't know, because Max Payne, there was plenty of bullet time in Max Payne.
Yeah,
and it was still fun diving through and shooting 7,000 people before you ever hit the ground.
Yeah, slowing it down. And, doing the stupid random run, jump, spin that makes you fly. Yeah.
Do you remember? We ought to go back and watch the the damn Mark Wahlberg Max Payne. I thought it was okay back in the day, but I bet it's fucking horrible.
With the badass Mila Kunis in there, who
I couldn't even told you she was in there. I just remember.
Yeah, she's in there.
But I hearing Mark Wahlberg's voiceover does sound pretty Max Payne-ish.
Oh yeah.
But so the whole point of making this game, I think, was to make a somewhat average platformer and put in a time slowing. Yeah. And you did. It was good.
A little uniqueness in there too.
I mean, the game was, I don't know that there was anything that really just jumped out at me of saying, oh, this is, other than, doing the time travel, which you're doing a game based off time travel and slowing down time, even though I think in the startup it says that it was all in his brain, that he could slow it down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel I have a problem with saying it's in his brain. His brain operates so quick that he can slow down time. But, whatever.
Yeah.
All that being cool. Oh, yeah. They also said he ran a 3-minute and 45-second mile or something.
Oh, yeah.
In that startup. It was pretty outlandish.
Yeah.
But the whole point of making this game is to give you the slowing down time. And I feel like they executed that pretty good. The only thing I've got, probably my biggest make-it of this sounds like a classic 1990s plot, whether it be a video game or TV show or movie, and I enjoy every fucking bit of that.
Yeah, I agree with all that.
So, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to add, Josh?
No, not really. Like I said, I think he covered everything.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and jump into Break It. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, probably my biggest problem is there's no continues.
Yep.
There isn't any saves. And they sure as hell ain't a password system. Yep. So
I say no saves, no continues, no password
system. I think there's 8 levels. Those levels, you've got to beat it or you don't. Yeah. Which this game, I think, lends itself to a lot of muscle memory of knowing where you're going to get hit. But what sucks is I didn't make it to level 8 because it would take me a fucking 2.5 months to get there. But after going through every one of those fucking levels so much to die 16 times on level 8 to get to, that would just fucking infuriate me.
I say, because there's, and that's one of my biggest break-its, is that there's a moment where it's a gotcha. You're going to get hit regardless.
Yep.
Like, you can't get around it. For a fact, you're going to get hit right here every single time.
I've got in here, this is a big one for me, is some of the enemies are too small.
Yep.
You got normal people, then you got big-ass machines, then you got little flying bastards, and then
little ant or little small fucking creature.
Then you start getting hit off screen.
Yep.
Which I guess that's part of using your time slowing down ability. But it's like, I don't know. Today's day and age is a lot different than it was back in the day. Doing a...
they had to make a game.
These gotchas probably didn't bother me just as bad as Spikes probably didn't bother me back in the day, but they fucking infuriate me now. Yeah. Speaking of Spikes, I'm going to go ahead and bring this one up. Just the first thing that I'm like, oh, well, Josh is probably going to notice this one, is I jump up on one of these fucking bridges, and the bridge disintegrates, and then drops me on the fucking spikes. Yep. It's like, the bridges disintegrate through the movie or the TV show nonstop? Because normally a bridge is fucking okay. Whether
it's sturdy. Or they may be like missing sections.
Yeah, goddamn Indiana Jones. Did you see that, motherfuckers? They're chopping chunks off, slamming against the wall, and it's still holding up. I jump up on this wooden piece of shit, and then it drops me down. I was like, come on now. I was like, I didn't really have a problem with the spikes because you give me like a fucking pop to traverse on.
Yeah.
But fuck that. It really wasn't the spikes as much as the bridge, but I was like, oh, well, that's fucking lovely.
I agree. I don't know why those bridges disintegrated. That was weird, but
I've got one here to, just like I said, it's kind of an average game. I'd stick with that, probably above average. The levels didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, the background and all that was fine, but they were kind of bland.
Yeah.
the first level was really fucking long, I felt like.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like, warm me up. I'd rather you give me the early levels than, talking about levels. I forgot to mention, I've damn checked it off. I was going to bring it up in the Make It about having the variety of levels with jet skis and fucking motorcycles. Yeah. And stuff, so that was actually pretty damn cool.
I was going to say, I love the level design. The level design was cool.
I like having a variety, but I felt like it was a bad idea to start the way the first level was. To me, I thought it was too long of a level. Eased me into it.
It felt slow.
Yeah, it did. And
it felt slow.
And it didn't really feel fun. It was like, oh, look, there's just me climbing up here to shoot a guy, and then for me to drop down. Yeah. It was just, I don't know, it wasn't like, it never made me think, hey, I wonder what's up here, because you could see. And like, oh, it's just a guy. I'm not going to go up there and fucking shoot. Why would I go up there and fuck with him? It felt tutorial-ish. I don't know. And, as a whole, I don't know that the game did a whole lot to wow me. It was just okay, probably my biggest bitch, my last one I'm going to go on with. I mean, I ain't going to say I'm pretty undecided, but it was kind of a blog game for me.
Mediocre.
Yeah. I ain't going to say, like...
It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I don't want to say that it
didn't blow your socks off.
Because it's going to be higher up in my rankings than you think. It was just, you checked the boxes, you did what you need to, but, the time travel thing, slowing down time, that was cool.
Yeah.
But, the thing that pissed me off is I wish your gun or your taser did more damage.
Well,
because, I know you can level the stuff up, but like in the first level, it was literally, I shot a guy like 3 times and he's still there. And then I'm like, okay, well, I've got to shoot him and then I'm going to go over and just kick him. Yeah. And it's like, that fucking sucks. Like the first fucking big ass metal machine takes like 16 different shots, it feels like. Yeah. The whole time is like, I'm just learning to play and I'm getting fucking shot here. It's like, come on, this is bullshit. Like, this is goddamn taser, and in my fun facts, I've got a little bit of information about the taser that I felt like could have been more fun. I don't know how you could have added it to the game, but there is 3 different levels to the laser.
Oh, interesting. So one of the things that I got, my biggest turn off on it was, again, I play on an emulator. I'm not lucky enough to have purchased a SNES Mini. My controls felt a little floaty.
Mine were okay. It wasn't enough to make me lose my mind.
But I didn't lose my mind, but whenever I was trying to jump, whenever I was trying to do the platforming part, it felt sort of Mega Man-ish. Like I had to do the stupid in-air turn to try to slow down momentum or something like that.
It wasn't so much like that for me, but you did have issues when you were trying to climb onto something. It didn't feel right.
I had issues with that as well. But yeah, that was my biggest thing. But I will tell you this, George, I do have an SNES ordered.
Okay.
SNES Mini. So
Okay. Well, we can definitely get you fixed up here.
But yeah, besides that, overall, it was a mediocre game. It felt good. It felt okay. For me, this is one of those games that will tickle an itch for a little bit. But overall, Contra is so much better.
Yeah. It's literally, to me, it's probably... If you say, I don't know how many platformers there are on Super. If you told me there was 100 and you told me you ranked at 50, I'd say that's fair. Yeah. I'd probably rank at 40.
Yeah.
It's better than the most. I mean,
it's better than most that we've played.
Now, the problem is I do probably like Nip Slip a little better than this one. I don't know why, but maybe I need to go back and play it. But I feel like it's a 1A and 1B somewhat.
Yeah, I like this one a little bit better than Nip Slip, but also one of my favorite platformers, Mega Man. This is nowhere near Mega Man level.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead and I forgot one thing about it too, is you got Selma, which is your AI or your computer that helps you. This is got to be a fucking spinoff of Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap, you had Sam Bakula and Dean Stockton, which was, God, I can't remember his name. Was it Iggy or something like that?
Never watched Quantum Leap.
Oh, Quantum Leap, such a good show. I don't know if it holds up. They did a redo.
They did do a remake. I watched 2 episodes.
I don't know if it was any good. But Scott Bakula,
I didn't like it.
Sam, what's his damn name? That was my guy. And
see, I couldn't get in. I thought about watching Quantum Leap, but why you sound like Dracula? Is there a whole thing behind that?
No. Well, and Sam Bakula, the whole part of it is kind of cool is he found this Scott Bakula, not Sam Bakula. Scott Bakula is the fucking actor. What was his? So he basically made this machine to go back. Okay. He's Sam Beckett.
Okay.
So the problem is, I think he's trying to get the funding, and they're about to shut him down. And so the only way he's got a shot of ever being able to use it is it's just him and his AI assistant. So he steps in it himself to prove that it works.
Okay.
And so he keeps getting leapt into different situations, and he's hoping to finally leap himself home. So, I mean, he's leaping himself back to the 70s with the civil rights, back to the Civil War, and the whole reason he's going there is somehow it's detecting that there's been a wrong that needs righted, you know.
Okay.
And so, like, somebody gets killed, and he's probably typically the person who gets killed or the best friend of somebody. So he may actually be like, even though he's an old middle-aged white guy, even though he looks the same on the show and he looks in the mirror, he might be a black guy in the civil rights, or he may be a young woman in Prohibition. So you never know what the hell he is.
So you're telling me this is Hot Tub Time Machine?
I never watched that movie, so. But with all that being said, he has Iggy that helps him, and he's like giving him stats and trying to help him figure it out, because he's only got like 24 or 48 hours to solve it before he's stuck.
Yeah.
So there'd be some bad times to get stuck into, you know. With all that being said, he has Iggy, but they have Selma in here that helps him.
Yeah.
I'm done with the break it, so I guess we'll go there. We'll go to fun, little known facts or fun facts. Do you know what the Selma stands for, Josh?
No.
If you can guess it, I'll give you a $100 bill.
No, Selma. Spell it out for me.
SELMA.
Synthetic, elemental, linguistic, mathematic algorithm.
No, that was better than I thought. I was going to say, if you even get a damn word of it, it makes sense. If you want to try it again, none of them words were correct.
Smart, enthused, linguistic, metric, artistifer.
Artistifer was the closest word you got. It is specified, encapsulated, limitless, memory, archive.
Okay.
So that's who helps him. I forgot about Selma, and that's essentially his Iggy. So there's some stuff about how it was broadcast. These are fun facts about the TV show. There ain't shit on the video game.
Do you think they say what Selma means in the video game? Like in the startup 5 minutes? Because I didn't.
I made it like 4 minutes.
I couldn't pay attention that long. It was bad.
So
fun facts about the TV show.
Yeah, so it was broadcast by the UPN, which is, I think, also probably, like I say, it's like an MCW channel back in the day. Yeah. Or a Fox 43. And then it got moved to PTEN, which was Primetime Entertainment Network. And everything, if you look up time tracks, it ties, spit everywhere. It ties up to Kung Fu The Legend Continues, which is another TV show I could not watch growing up. And I feel like that was probably some time traveling too.
What was it called?
Kung Fu The Legend Continues. So cool. It was it was cool. I remember seeing the commercials for it. I'm going to look up.
So Cobra Kai. Gotcha.
Oh no, this was, I've never watched Cobra Kai, but this would have had to been. It was an action crime drama. This was more like Time Cop.
Okay.
Oh, God, there was an original series 72 to 75.
You're going down a rabbit hole, George.
I would tell you, the Kung Fu Legend Continues was pretty fucking cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's rewind this back, too. So we're time traveling fucking cops. You think we could get a little bit better than martial arts? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to have a goddamn, if he had like a fucking metal arms like Jax off fucking Mortal Kombat, which I'm absolutely down to watch that movie. It should be coming out anytime soon.
I agree, man. I'm ready.
And I want to have like a damn implant that makes my arms move. Like, give me that. But
like Cabal, like, you know, with the red eye, or RoboCop style, you know, give me something.
But like, yeah, I think training Kung Fu, and they're talking ancient times, they're like 2040. So that's what they're traveling back to. I would hope in the year 3000 or wherever the fuck it is, that you would have better shit than hand-to-hand martial arts. No offense to the MMA and people and all that, but yeah, if you're trying to kill people and goddamn bandits and be a time marshal, I would hope that you got more. I mean, that's just like saying, hey, just travel with your wits and your fucking martial arts.
A lightsaber, energy shields. Here's the thing. You're traveling back to the ancient times of when? 2042?
Right. I mean, the only thing I could think...
Is it 2042 BC? Are you learning the Egyptian?
I would only think that maybe you can't travel with something that is not you because, like, you know, they always travel naked because of the clothes and all that shit. Like, maybe the gun gets turned up in your molecules. But at the end of the day, I would be like, hey, the year's 2044. They got some badass weapons right the fuck here. We're going to warp you in. You can get the fuck in and out and then go shoot some motherfuckers.
We are trained to drive an Abrams tank.
Yes.
Go get it.
So, really, this is the coolest, all the fun fact.
We know the clearance that you need to get into Area 51. Here you go. Go get it.
Go back to fucking 2019 and storm Area 51.
Yep.
Clap some alien cheeks.
Get those alien cheeks with the furries.
So, really, there's only like 3-4 fun facts and 2 of them suck. So here's the main one that I thought was cool. They call it his PPT. That, I guess, is his gun, his little laser or whatever.
Okay, I thought you were going to say PPE, but...
Well, you probably need PPE to shoot the PPT.
Okay.
And they got 3 color settings. A blue, a green, and a red. And they each have different things.
Okay, hang on. I'm not a Star Trek person.
Turn to red.
But doesn't Star Trek have like a same thing, like a blue and a green?
They'll pull out their... I'm not a Star Trek person either, but they'll say set phasers to stun.
Yeah, or set phasers to kill.
So I don't know if it's a button. Like I say, I ain't watched the TV show. I would imagine it's a button. I don't think he's speaking to it. Or maybe he tells Selma. I don't know. Apparently Selma can be in the fucking... I'm guessing she's in the future and with him. Who the fuck knows?
And in the
Same
past,
thing as fucking Quantum Leap. You know, guy bounces back. He's like a hologram. So nobody sees him but Sam. But so the blue pellet that you shoot out will stun the enemy for 5 minutes, which that felt like what the fuck I was constantly shooting. Because I was like, I'm just going to shoot this guy and fucking go kick him.
For 5 minutes?
Yes.
In the game?
No, this is in the show.
Okay, I was about to say.
So I come in, I go, pew, 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 pew. We got 5 minutes if I got set to blue. Green pellets, this is all TV show shit.
Okay.
Green pellets for 3 hours.
Holy fuck.
Why would you ever want to shoot a blue one?
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to go catch some dudes unless you're trying to question somebody.
Unless you have a power mode.
So what happens if I shoot you blue by accident? Is that 10 minutes or is it still 5 minutes? What if I shoot you with blue and I'm like, I don't know, this guy looks fucking dangerous. Let me shoot you with a green. And is it 3 hours and 5 minutes? Is it 3 hours? Do I have to let you wake up to shoot another one? I got fucking questions about this.
And my thing, is it a power save? Like, do you have a limited amount of power that you can put in?
Good point. I don't know. I don't fucking know that. So if I shot you 15 times with the 3 hours, that 45 fucking... This is like drinking a 3-hour energy. If you drink 5 3-hour energies, do you have 15 hours of unlimited energy? Like... I need to know. Because somebody in this TV show, there's 50 fucking episodes of it. Somebody had to get shot more than once, and he had to get shot. But if you're like, boom, oh shit, it's a 5-minute one. Now I've got to shoot him again. They're like, no. You can't do that, Darian. You have to let him wake up because it won't work. Yeah. And so I'm just saying, what if it's like 3 hours and I'm like, doze off? I don't know, man. Like I'm just gonna be like, you're like, oh.
It'd be like one of those terrible sitcom movies where like the people are like kidnapped and you tell them your whole life story and you're like, oh, by the way, I'm supposed to be torturing you.
Well, at the end of the day, there is another setting.
Yeah.
For red pellets.
Okay.
And what the red pellet does is it sends a dose of TXP. No fucking idea what TXP is. Maybe it's a play on THC, but it prepares the subject for teleportation to the future. So this guy is by the book. He ain't trying to kill you. He's wanting to take you back for fucking justice.
Okay. So here's my thought process. Your little taser thing, your PPT. On blue, you have 50 shots. On green, you have 25. On red, you have 5. I'm assuming there's like an energy thing where you can only teleport so many amount of people for
I agree. I bet you're like, hey, there's 3 guys, you got 4 shots. Make them count. And right off the bat, you fucking lose one. And I'm with you. Yeah. You're onto something here.
Yeah, and you got to plug it into the USB-C lightning quick charger whenever you get back to the future to charge it up to go out again.
Just so you know, I'm looking up where to watch Time Trax right now.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, I think... that's the way my brain would work, is I think it would be something like that. Because I don't think you have unlimited power.
I would just be like, I feel like I'd be like, men and like, hey, everybody come around.
Yeah, 3 hours. All
you know what? Sometimes somebody's had to hit like a mirror and hit himself. Oh, yeah. Or somebody's like slapped it out of his hand and shot him. Like, please tell me this has fucking happened. If not, there needs to be a season 3.
Or at least a bonus episode.
All right, I'm getting squashed on.
Can't find where to watch it.
A TV Guide, that's a fucking garbage ass place to go try to find this. I go back to IMDb. So I guess that is as fun as the facts go.
Okay, I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I want to decipher the PPT.
So
that's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna watch the show. And we're going to take count of every time he uses a different color and see what the average is. So maybe there's a hidden meaning behind it.
I feel like they have got to tell you this. Oh, Damien, you can only travel so-and-so with 6 shots because you've got to take somebody to help you get this dangerous criminal. I don't know. I feel like it should be.
You got to take back baby Hitler.
You would think that comes in there somewhere, right?
You have to.
I got creators, I got stars, I got fucking episodes, I got cast.
Nowhere
but there is no place that tells me where to watch this. Even though one of them said, maybe you should try Apple TV. Well, I ain't found one fucking thing on Apple TV I've ever wanted to watch.
Severance.
Fucking Ted Lasso.
And Ted Lasso.
You got me. You got me, Apple TV. I take it back. But like that's why I leech it from somebody else's fucking account and not my own.
Yep, I agree with you on that one.
I'm going back to... All right.
You know what? I'll go to McKay's and I'll see if I can find the DVD box set and we'll rock it old school.
It's probably on VHS.
I don't have the ability to play that.
It says it's on Plex. I know we've lost all access to Plex, or I have.
Yeah, we have. We've lost all access to Plex.
All right.
Because the home base is in Ukraine.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. All right. I've got speed runs and price charting.
Give me those speed runs, because I was terrible. I mean, I was good at this game. I was okay at this game. I'm not going to say good. I was okay. Because I think for level 1, it took me about maybe 10 minutes to beat it. Or at least it felt like 10 minutes. Hell, for all I know, I was in a...
It's for some reason it keeps sending me to Crunchyroll too. Maybe it's on I don't know.
It's not on Crunchyroll. I have Crunchyroll. That's anime.
Well, I'm just telling you. This is what the internet tells me, and it's only lied to me 6,000 times.
Okay, I will say this. There's a lot of time-traveling animes. They're called isekais. I've watched a lot of them. There's one even called I got reincarnated as a vending machine in an alternate world. It's pretty funny.
I've given up on my streaming hopes here. Somebody said it's impossible to watch this, but there's a lot of people that love this fucking show.
Please. We will be the judge of impossible. We've watched some terrible movies. We wrote Fast and the Furious 7.
Yeah, we could probably write 17. So, Time Trax, there is an easy, medium, and hard. I got to go ahead and tell you this, Josh. Nobody's did hard. Nobody's did medium. There is entries on there easy, and there is only one run.
Lay Hulk.
No, but you could technically go on there and get your name on the leaderboard just by beating it and recording it. Or you could actually beat it. But I will tell you the time was set 7 years ago. Nobody else that I see has obviously even tried it or cared about it. I would guess that Fluffy Toy Koi.
Oh, that's a good name.
Fluffy Toy Koi from Iowa, USA. Who was last online 4 years ago. Hope you're still alive, Fluffy Toy Koi. You live on in infamy. Leaves a comment saying, still time to save because of a rotten level 2 in Chopper. If you told me you think you can beat this time, I would stay awake for 24 straight hours trying to hop you up, slap you in the face, throw water on you to get you going. If I told you the time and you said, I think I can beat it, I would support you 100% on doing it. Because there is a 0% chance that I could fucking do this.
Okay, like I said, it felt like it took me 10 minutes just to beat level 1.
There's 8 levels.
There's 8 levels.
So would you feel that it would be 10 minutes per level?
No, it seemed like it might get a little easier.
Okay.
Especially on like the jet ski levels. Like it seemed like they moved a lot faster.
Okay.
It seemed like. So I'm going to say probably about 30 minutes.
30 minutes? You're considerably high.
Okay, considerably high.
Now, I played mine on medium. So on easy, I'm guessing you get more health or... I played it as default.
Yeah, that's say
so maybe
easy,
you
more
can just
health,
run.
more damage.
More health, maybe less damage. I don't know. I didn't play it on easy. Apparently, I've heard a lot that people said this game isn't that tough, but it's like there's only one fucking speed run on easy and none of the others. So to me, it was pretty fucking tough game.
It was tough. Fuck. Considerably high makes me want to cut it in half at the bare minimum. That would be 15 minutes. So, yeah, I'm going to run with that.
7 years ago on a Super Nintendo emulator, Fluffy Toy Koi from Iowa, God rest your soul, or he grew up and got married and stopped playing shitty games from the 90s, or her. They did it in 16 minutes and 6 seconds.
Okay.
That's pretty fucking quick.
That's pretty quick.
Pretty quick. If you told me you think you can do 16 minutes and 6 seconds, Josh, let's do it.
Now,
I would call bullshit on you.
Oh, 100%. Now, my question is this. Is it like Nosferatu? To where, if you play it on easy, they cut out levels?
I think it was Dracula that cut the levels.
Was it Dracula?
I think it was Bram Stoker's.
Okay.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think this game was set up like that. But, you know, you do your research, and I will fucking get your name on the speed run. If you can just beat it on medium or hard, I mean, I don't think I can beat it on fucking easy, just to be honest.
No.
Like I say, no continues, no passwords.
Well, even hell,
no
if you
save states.
Beat it on easy, as long as you complete the game, you still get...
You're number 2.
Yeah, you're number 2 at the bare minimum.
If you finish it and took you 23 and a half hours, you're number 2.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind that this speed run, there's only one. That's not uncommon. But it was from 7 years ago and nobody else has done it. There's 8 followers of the game.
Lay Holt needs to get in there.
I don't know. I feel like before I would commit myself to it, I've got to watch some of the TV show and see what I'm thinking about it.
I agree.
All right. We're going to go over to price charting. Joshua,
Give me a second.
there's 2 sales per month on a loose cartridge.
Episode 88 and Time Trax. 2 sales per month.
I feel like Time Trax should have 2 X's, but that's just
I
me.
agree.
2 sales per month.
Time spelled with Tyme.
Or a T and a number 1 or something like that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Loose, there's 2 sales per month.
Okay.
Complete, there's 4 sales per year, so 1 per quarter.
Okay.
Brand new, there's 1 sale
Interesting.
per year, and undergraded it says rare.
Okay.
The box sells 1 time per year, and the manual sells 1 time per year.
Okay. I don't think there's a possible way to make money off this since there's 4 sales per year with a complete series.
I could tell you what the highest it did.
Nope. I'm going in raw.
Okay,
You're
raw dogging
I'm raw dogging this. I'm going in. I think that this game, loose copy, knowing that it was never produced on the Sega.
Yeah, that's when I heard that. I did my research before I looked at price charting, and that's the first thing I was like, "Oh Lord!"
Wait, hang on. Like, oh Lord.
Well, when I heard that, I said, "Oh Lord, there's the potential that this could be expensive."
Okay.
Now I ain't saying that translated. I'm not giving you no hints whether it
Okay, I was
translated
just,
or not. I just thought when
that.
you said, "Hey, a game was made for 2 systems," well, when I pull it up and it says it's released on 2 systems, then it said it was canceled on Genesis. It's like, oh Lord, this is probably a really shitty game, and oh Lord, it's probably expensive.
Really rare. That's my thought process.
I'm with you. It's potentially that. I ain't saying it is. It's potentially that.
Yeah. So I'm going to throw it up there 50-50. I'm going to say that it isn't. And I'm going to say that this game loose right now costs $17.92.
Well, I can tell you this. You're low.
I'm low.
I would not say that you're dramatically low, but you're low.
Just low.
You're low.
Just low.
I feel like you're in the right area of it potentially. You could have said, oh, well, given the factors, this could have been a $200 game.
Yeah.
With that being said, the high spike that it had was in 2016. I don't know why. From February 2015 to December 2015 was a monster ass. Like, it's straight up.
That's probably whenever they aired it on a streaming service.
The highest that it ever was loose was $99.95.
Okay.
And that is, this was in 2015, even through COVID and all that, it never even got.
It went back to edge.
There was other moves, but for some reason, this one time.
It just shot up like a bat out of it. So that's whenever they streamed it again, just so you know. Okay. So just like.
In 1 month, there was I won't tell you. I don't want to give it away.
So with that being said.
So you're on the right path. It's not like absurdly expensive because it's rare.
It's not like $100.
To me, it's pricey for probably what the game is.
Yeah. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to say 25.
Go up a little bit more.
A little bit more. So probably like an even 32.
A loose price is $35.13.
35. Okay.
So just to put this in perspective, for some reason, in November of 2015, it was $41, which is above that. And in December of 2015, it went to fucking $99.95.
Shot up to $100.
I don't know why. Like, if you told me it was like...
I'm telling you, they aired it. They put it on a streaming service, and people said...
In January, it went back down to 53. In February, it went to 40. In March, it went to 20.
So just December.
Just a feeding frenzy.
Just December.
You know what? There was probably a goddamn fucking... time criminal traveled back and was trying to buy up all the copies to change the fucking future, and we're living this and we don't even know. Unsung fucking heroes out there.
He is the guy who's responsible for people who invested in GameStop to become millionaires.
I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck was happening. Let me hang on, I've got to do this.
See what happened in 2015?
2016.
December 2016. What happened? What happened? What major events happened in 2016 in December?
The Berlin Christmas market attack. Nope.
No, that's probably not it.
The Electoral College officially elected Donald Trump as the president.
That's what happened.
And Carrie Fisher died. Maybe Carrie Fisher was a fucking time traveler.
Oh, shit, maybe.
And they had to fucking said, we're taking you back. She said, you ain't taking me back alive.
Got to take something. So they jacked this up to $100 for a month.
It's either Trump or Princess Leia. I didn't even tell you. I got so... Okay. Well, no, I'm excited about it. So here is what the price of a box is in a manual. So you can tell me if you can make money, Josh.
Okay.
So $35.13 is loose.
Yep.
A box is $29.99.
I drank some beer down the wrong way.
Did you get beer up your nose?
No, not up my nose. In my lungs.
Manual is $29.50. So, fuck, a goddamn manual. I mean, don't get me wrong. The manuals are tough to find, but boxes are impossible.
Yeah.
The manual is almost as much as the box. But fuck, both of them are about as much as the damn game.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I like being a
$50.
completionist. I'm fine with having a car. If you told me somebody's giving me $30 for this fucking manual, I'll sell that fucking manual for $30 in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'll sell it to you for $20, slap you on the ass, tell you good game.
Yeah.
You know?
But I'll say, because the box and manual together is pushing, what?
$60.
$60? 60 plus and loose, you're looking at 100 almost total. You know, rough math, little quick dirty
4
math.
complete ones sell per year.
4 per year. If you're telling me that if I can sell this, I don't think you're making money off of it. But all those together, the math says that it's $100.
Okay.
Like roughly $100 for a complete. That would be my guess if I just done the math. I think it's a little bit more. I think it's $125.
Okay.
I think there's a little bit of a markup.
I'm doing the actual math. 29.50 plus 35.13. All that together is $94.62.
Calling it roughly 100 due to shipping and stuff like that.
You're high, but technically it is profitable.
It is.
So that kind of gives you between 94 and 120.
So I'm a little high. Well, you didn't say a little. Well, yeah.
That's it. Somewhere in between there. You're, what, $25 difference?
Yeah, $25 difference. So let's call it an even hundo.
You're pretty fucking close. A little low.
Little lows. 103.
It is $102.24. So
I'll call that 103.
So if you went and bought these separate and sold the 4 per year, Josh, you could make a whopping $30.48.
Whoa, retire on that.
But too bad you can only buy 1 box per year, apparently, and 1 manual.
Yeah.
A graded one, they says $359.70, but it says rare. It don't show nothing under volume, so I think they're doing a best guess, probably over something they can't confirm.
Graded was, what, 370 something?
Graded $359.70.
359.
But I'm going to guess that's something they cannot confirm.
Yeah. There's probably been one sold, and even then it probably wasn't through a legit thing. It was probably through like Facebook Marketplace.
Well, yeah. My guess is they probably can't pull a receipt up to.
Yeah, that's my thought process.
Now, so I got to ask you the question.
New. Hang on, I got to guess new.
Okay. Oh, you're right. I'm out
About
of sorts.
say you
Graded is $359.70. It is more expensive than new.
Of course.
So how much is a new one? You're right.
Normally my math is to double it, so that would be 204. That's normally my math for a new. I don't think that's true. I'm going to call it 150.
You're way low.
Is it 204?
You're way low.
Really? Okay.
It's 1 sale per year on a new one.
1 sale per year on new. Looking at more than 204. Still saying way low. Is it 375?
No, graded is $359. It's less than that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So you're between $200 and $359. $360.
Okay. Even 300?
A little bit low.
A little bit low. So like 3.5, 3.10.
$327.
$327. Wow.
So $35, Josh. Somebody says, hey, I'll give you $16. $15 or the cartridge. What are you going to take?
I don't know. I'd probably keep the card on this one for $15.
Well, here's the problem. Trax is $35.13.
Yeah.
As of today, Nip Slip is $28.10.
Oh.
I like Nip Slip a little bit better than this game. Pretty close.
I like this game a little bit better than Time Slip.
Do you like it $8 or $7 better? Because to me, I'd rather have Time Slip at $28.10. I mean, I don't know. With this game, I would probably keep it.
Well, so here's the thing. The way my math is, like I said, $15, $16 for this game. Nip Slip is going to be, what, roughly $12 offered?
Well, actually, this game would be like $17. It's $35. Nip Slip's $28.10, so it's like $14. So there's about a $3 difference.
Yeah, I'm keeping the cart for $3.
Okay. I feel like if I kept this, I would have kept Nip Slip. I don't know. I can't remember what you said on that one, obviously, because that was like season 2 or 3.
Yeah, my Reach for the Stars notebook doesn't go back that far.
The stars did not exist then.
I started back when it was, hang on. Oh, God, I've got... Oh. Hang on. Roughly around Captain America and the Avengers.
Okay. Well, I've got the old notebooks down there somewhere. I'd hope to God that that's not what survives when the aliens find our shit, because they'll be like, these people are insane. All right. So I know where I've got mine. I've already got mine topped in on the ranking, Josh. So you tell me where you're at, or I can go ahead and tell you where I'm at.
You know what? Explain to me, because I'm torn in between.
So I got my ranking: UN Squadron, Hook, Boogerman, Troy Aikman, NBA Live 98, Super High Impact, PTO.
Yeah.
It's better than the sports games. So, bring it up over where it comes in is you got UN Squadron, Hook, and Boogerman. UN Squadron, I think, is on a different level. Hook was really good. Boogerman was okay. And so Trax, I put that under a pretty decent game. Not too hard for me to go, even though I think that Boogerman probably had a better, I'm going to say it's more original. Like, it's probably like you could watch Boogerman wear off pretty quick. Trax, I think, overall is a better game than Boogerman.
Yeah.
But at the same time, playing Hook was at a different level. It was first party almost.
Yeah, it was very
UN Squadron's way better, so I put Trax as number 3. It's on Mount Rushmore. UN Squadron, Hook, Trax, then Boogerman. I don't hate Trax. I have some issues with Trax, but Trax it's an okay game. When I say okay, it's not like it's a bad thing. It doesn't wow me, but it's way easier to disappoint. It would just be a very bland platformer, but you put the time slowdown in there, and I feel like you kind of nailed that part of it, and I enjoyed it. Okay game.
You know what?
If this was a damn $14 game, I'd tell you everybody needs to go spend $14 and put it in your collection. $35 is a little tough.
A little steep.
Yeah.
December 2016, absolutely ridiculous.
If I go to the junk store and they got 5 of them sitting there and they're $2 each, I'm buying all 5. And I don't even know that I'm reselling them. I'll just be like, hey, you got to play this one. Or maybe I buy 4 and leave 1 there. Yeah. I would be like, this is a good one. If you like platformers, you should own it.
Platformer shooter, this is a good one. Yeah.
It ain't no Sparkster. It ain't no damn Mario. But it's
not
okay.
Contra. It's not Mega Man. But it's a good one.
So give me your 7 as they sit right now, Josh.
UN Squadron, Hook, Troy Aikman, Boogerman, NBA Live 98, Super High Impact, and PTO 2.
Okay. Yeah, I feel fair to ask, is it better than the sports games?
It is.
Okay. And that's no dig on sports games.
Yeah. Like, so my Mount Rushmore was UN Squad, Hook, Aikman, and Boogerman. Reason why I put Boogerman before Troy Aikman is I'm sorry, even as a child, I wasn't fascinated with the whole grossness stuff. That was me. It was a good game. It was interesting, but overall, I could do without it. So that's why I put Aikman up above it. But this game is still better than a sports game. Not better than Hook, though. So this is number 3 for me.
I feel like if you said that this was better than Hook, I would say you're fucking high. It's kind of, I feel like it's one of them where it's like the Mickey and Minnie Circus Adventures. If you say you don't like it, I'll say, did you actually play it? Because it's a pretty good game.
Well,
or did you see Mickey and Minnie and you said, this is a kid's game, but I don't want to play it. So it's like, I'm with you. Hook doesn't sound impressive.
But it is.
The only thing that I hated with Hook is I felt like the game moved kind of slow, but it was very well put together.
Now, here's my thing, too, is I'm very curious, is if we got Fiveled. Do you think if we played this before Hook, it may have been a little better than Hook? Because, think about it, our biggest problem with Hook was it was a little slow. This game was not.
See, I wouldn't compare it to Hook. No, I feel like Hook... To me, Hook is not even like it's... I ain't going to say it's like 100 spots better than Time Trax, but it's better. To me, if you told me we played Nip Slip and then 2 games later we got Time Trax, maybe. I feel like those... Yeah, you essentially got the same game. You probably got... Time Slip is probably got a harder difficulty curve to it.
Yeah.
Time Trax, it's one of them. I enjoyed Time Slip because I don't know if I played Time Trax before Time Slip, I might say something different because Time Trax has got a better, it's a little more user friendly, I feel like, than Time Slip.
Let's say my whole thing with Time Slip was the timer. That was my biggest story.
So I feel like if we played Time Trax, then Time Slip, that would be the comparable to Mickey and Minnie and Fievel.
I get that.
And I wouldn't, if you said I got Time Trax, one above Time Slip, okay, that's Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah.
What do you prefer, Mountain Dew or Mellow Yellow?
Yeah.
It's essentially the same thing, just a little bit different preference, Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb. There's probably a little bit more than a little difference on that one from what I hear.
Let's say, if I'm not mistaken, I think even in our rankings, I think Fievel and Mickey and Minnie are almost neck and neck.
Yeah, Fievel, I think for me, if it's not, it has to stay one below.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're that close. And Fievel got done dirty because I remember it also got released, I think, the weekend that Beauty and the Beast got released. It was like, Fievel just had a perfect storm of saying we don't give a shit about it.
Fievel was an expensive fucking game, too, if I remember correctly.
I believe it was. I've got it pulled up here, so.
Let's say, if I'm not mistaken, Fievel Goes West was an expensive fucking game.
Yeah, if it decides to. I'm still connected to my downstairs Wi-Fi.
Oh.
And I don't know how to spell Fievel. That's probably... Fievel Goes West was loose in it right now as it sits. I don't know what it was when we played it. As it sits now, loose is an $83.41 game.
Yeah. So I remember, I think new it was like a couple of hundred.
With this being comparable to Time Slip and Time Slip being like $8 cheaper, I still would stick with Time Slip.
You still stick with Time Slip, yeah.
All this being said, Josh, do you have any predictions for next
for episode 89?
I know you said it's a season of sports. I do feel like we're 100% getting a sports game.
I agree. I just don't know how I want to think of it. Like, I don't know a tie-in. So this was made by Malibu. I got it. All right. Malibu.
You're right. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
We also have Malibu boats.
Okay. Well, I've changed mine because, okay, you do yours.
Okay.
You've swayed me when you said Malibu.
So I think we're going to get like a fishing game or a racing game. I don't know how many boat racing games there were on the SNES or jet ski games. But I think we're going to get either a fishing game or a racing game. That's my...
All right, so Josh says fishing or racing, something involving a boat. So I was thinking sports, but I'm taking it back. You said Malibu.
Okay.
Malibu is known for boats, right?
Yep.
It's known for comic books. What else is Malibu known for?
Action figures?
Might put a little Diet Coke with it. Malibu rum. I'm going to say we're getting a game that has a pirate in it somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the main character. I don't know if it's an enemy. I don't know. It might be, you might be a fishing game with a goddamn pirate in it. I don't know.
There'll be somebody with a pirate-themed S going on.
You brought up Malibu. I feel like Malibu, I think you're right. You go with boats. I'm thinking Malibu rum. And who drinks rum? Fucking pirates.
I do.
I'll throw in a caveat of if it's made off a movie that Johnny Depp was in. I'm counting that as a fucking pirate.
That's fair enough.
I don't know if Johnny Depp was in any movie that has been made on Super Nintendo. But yeah, I'm going to go with a game that has a fucking pirate in it.
Okay.
So we got boats, fishing, pirates.
Final Fantasy counts because there is at least a pirate-themed person in them.
In like Final Fantasy 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been a while since we played them.
I mean, they may not be a pirate, but they have the little hat. They have the look.
If you got a swashbuckling hat, you're a fucking pirate.
I agree.
You might call yourself a sailor. You're a fucking pirate. Hey, isn't Matt Damon in The Martian? Ain't he a fucking space pirate? Because he colonized or he took over the fucking planet?
Same with, I would classify the Princess Bride.
Okay.
You know, Enrico Montoya, he wears a swashbuckling hat. Even though he's a rogue, I'd still count him as a pirate. Also, same with Three Musketeers because they have the little feathery hats. They're swashbucklers.
The definition isn't very. I'm like, what is the official definition? A person who attacks or robs ships at sea. A person who appropriates or reproduces the work of another for profit without permission. That's a pirate. That's Pirate Bay right
Would
there.
you download a car, George?
To rob or plunder, in parentheses, a ship. I'll take that. To rob or plunder. Could be an airship, so you could be right. All right.
Sky Pirates.
I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Okay.
Because even if we're fishing, I don't know, Super Nintendo fish.
Super Black Bass.
I streamed a PS4 game the other day on fishing. It was fucking bad. I was like,
Which
we've got
one?
to, I can't remember. It was one of the Rapalas. It's like, we've got to have a fishing game down pat. No, we don't.
I played.
I bought a hunting game the other day too because it's like, I just want to shoot. I just want to get back to. I want a Big Buck Hunter, but I didn't have it on my PS4. Those. No, Big Buck Hunter, it's on the Switch. So I think they've got it on like the PS4, and I'm like, I couldn't find it, and I wasn't going to pay for it. So I was like, I got to stream, and I got like the Way of the Wild. I just want to shoot a fucking deer or do something. It's fucking horrible too. It's like, how can we not get the fucking hunting games right?
So I downloaded, what was it? Legendary Fishing. Mm-hmm. Or whatever it was that was free whenever me, you, and DB played it.
Was it good?
No, it's terrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's terrible.
You know, I feel like it's cool that I get to drive the boat around. It's like there's no need for me to drive a boat. Put me on a spot. I'm like the friend that says I only go fishing once a year. I got a spot. Okay, drive me there. Let me throw a fucking rod.
And it's also the rod where you throw over the top and you never see what your lure is doing. So you just sit there and like.
Just feel vibrations.
You're literally fishing in real life. And I'm like, that doesn't, it's fun, but I'm good. And then I try to play the Call of the Wild.
Yeah, I wanted to like that so much. It was bad. It was bad. It's like fucking 30 minutes of driving and fucking walking, and then you try to goddamn shoot something, and then they fucking run off, and it's like 30 more minutes. I'm like, no, I'm not in.
You got to track. You actually got to actively track it, which I'm fine with, but it's kind of hard to do that in a video game. I can do it in real life.
I think I decided I was going to like try to platinum one, and I don't even think I had a platinum, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't wasting my time on this.
I want Cabela's Big Buck Hunting or Most Dangerous Hunts, like from the old Xbox.
There is a big box fucking computer game. The ones that I love. MS-DOS. At the goddamn car, or the Sam's down the damn road for like $1. I don't even think one of our computers will fucking run that shit now. That's what I want right there.
I want Blambo.
Big Buck Hunter, a fucking banger game.
It is.
Feed them quarters in. Yeah. All right, come back at you next week.
Yep.